Hi everyone, this is MrsMoogleUK here. We're just going to be covering a game that's coming out at the start of November. This is called Witchcraft Survivors. At first glance, it does sound and look very similar to Vampire Survivors, but we're just going to see what exactly is different about it. So I have played, I've played a couple hours of Witchcraft Survivors, and I have played over 100 hours of Vampire Survivors. So we're going to I'll just go over the kind of the differences quickly. So basic start screen, very heavy metal rock music going on there. So we have options. We've got full screen, music volume can be adjusted, sound volume can be adjusted, weapon opacity, so it can be barely visible or all the way up to 1. Keyboard controls, basics, WSDA, pause, and pauses. The escape button is pause, and to select an option is spacebar. There are gamepad controls, you can use them, so that's kind of useful as well. Also, you can do that on Vampire Survivors. I could reset my progress, but that's been hard work, so we're not going to reset that. There are the credits, quickly kind of thingy. So yeah, we've got the credits there. So let's go back and into the start menu. Start off, you have one character available, which is Magnus the Fiery. A good wee story for him. So burned down his parents' house by accident. Since then, he studied hard to control his innate affinity to fire magic. He loves burning things, so let's help him do that. Each character has a different upgrade path. As you can see, I have been upgrading them as I go along. So my firepower is a bit stronger than it could be. Fire protection, we've got the fire wizard emblem, so firepower, I'm at max level for that, so I'm at 20% extra fire bonus. Fire protection, I've got 10% extra bonus. I take 10% less damage than what I could have done beforehand. Fire wizard emblem is just for your XP and gold gains. The next ones that we can upgrade are kind of the level up, so I've been doing fast as fire, which is boosting your walk speed up. We've got burn them all, which boosts your area of effective attacks for this character, and also a small boost for your other characters. This it's the same on all the other characters as well. It gives you a small boost on top of them. We have raise the temperature, so that boosts your critical chances of critical attacks. Phoenix from the ashes, so it unlocks the Phoenix attack ability as an upgrade choice during a level up. So once you've upgraded your different weapons, you can actually further upgrade them again. And they've got kill, so it unlocks tactical nuke ability, which comes from, I believe it's there's a specific weapon that you can use for that, and then there's ultimate destruction, which is your toolkit thingy. So there, as I say, there's 6 characters. You have to unlock each one as you go along. So we've also unlocked Morgus the Dark, who stole a book with forbidden knowledge from a university, cast out and living on his own, tapped into the powers of the book, and he became so strong that he was able to destroy the university. So we've been doing some bits with him. He's been upgraded a little bit. We have Mala the Icy, or I just call her Elsa, so we'll call her Elsa from here on out. Locked out by her stepmother in the deepest winter, she nearly died of the cold. After a while, she embraced the cold, and the cold embraced her. Her stepmother is buried frozen in the snow now. We have Molog the Stone. To be fair, I haven't really used him very much because I feel that he has been the weakest so far. But as I say, full game's not due for another couple of weeks. There's still plenty of time to see what happens with that. He fell into a well as a kid. During his predicament, he cultivated a flower growing from his excrements. To satisfy his hunger, he ate the flower, which was magical, and he was able to levitate out. We also have Marlag the Dead. Dabbled in necromancy to resurrect his dead cat. He was so bad at it that his cat killed him after he got resurrected. He managed to revive as an undead lich though, which magnified his powers. So I have played him for a little bit, and he has been a lot of fun. And then we have the final one that's available, which is Morgos the Ultimate. So the only way that you can unlock him is by getting all of the achievements in the game. I've currently got 24 out of 70. So that's fun. And as I say, we have the different upgrades for each character. So each character has different kind of levels. I won't go through all of them. We're here today to have a look at we're just going to look at the first character. So we're going to look at Magnus the Fiery. We'll look in also at the shop. So you got your basic things that you can buy. You can buy your health, attack power, collection radius, regeneration, critical chance, XP boost, armor, critical damage, boost gold, your walk speed, area of effect, luck, revival, cooldown reduction, an extra projectile. These are all for your XP things, so you can get XP and then you can either use it to let's have a look. So we can either change the amount of XP that we have to an equal amount of gold, so 1 gold per XP. So we could do that. I've got 442 fire XP. I don't want to do that, so that goes with all of them. We have cats. So that's where it starts. This is where it kind of starts getting a little bit different. So with cats, you can buy it 6 times. You buy a cat, raise the collection radius of all the characters by 20% per level, up to a maximum of 120% from the 6 cats. We have the Art of War, the 1% attack power per level, treasure map. So that can constantly get upgraded, there's no limit to that one. Healthy lifestyle, so extra 20 HP, an additional 20 health as well as 0.2 HP per second regen for all characters. The Orb of Power, so that'll do things. Speedy Boots, Book of Power, Entangling Protections, and Pot of Gold. So those are all things that you can buy and upgrade. Going to the levels, again, it is just starting out, so there's not a huge amount of things, or so I thought. So we're going to do just the basic level today. We're just going to do grasslands. We've got it on the normal difficulty, so there's no kind of extras to go on, but there are different modes that you can play. So if we change difficulty, enemy strength goes up to 50%, gold bonus goes up 80%, XP bonus is 80%, triple skull, we've got 100% strength, 150% gold extra, and 150% E bonus. We can also knock it all the way down and everything gets reduced dramatically as well. So start off and if you want to start off easy, then obviously go for that, but start off with the kind of the one skull, you'll be fine. There are different modes as well. We've got to stay in the circle, so there's a circle surrounding you which you have to stay in, otherwise you slowly lose health. But your collection radius is multiplied by 800%, which is great. So like the gems and whatnot that you have to collect for your XP, they'll come towards you. We've got the shorter run, so that's about it reduces the time by half, but it also multiplies your attack power as well to make you a bit stronger. And then there's the hallucinations. Hallucinations is fun. So different screen effects appear, like different kind of filters. It can be quite intense, so if you feel, if you're one of the ones that kind of get a little bit seasick, a little bit motion sickness in games, I would be wary of doing this, but I will give you a small sample of that as well while we're in the normal stage, because there is a way around it. And then we've got speed up, so everything goes like twice as fast. So enemy speed and walk speed, enemy strength 200%, 50% walk speed, hero walk speed is 50% more than normal, and your cooldown reduction is 25% faster, or there's just no special mode. So we're going to go with no special mode. Other levels that are available are, as I say, we've got the grasslands, the crypts, badlands, the desert, cavern. You can see that I haven't unlocked some of these. Trapped, and also forest. Those ones are still under development. This one's a 40 achievements you have to get. We have to defeat the boss in the badlands to unlock the desert. So we have unlocked the first 3 levels. So as I say, we'll stick with the grasslands just now. With Vampire Survivors, you get 30 minutes. You have to try and survive 30 minutes. With this one, you can see at the top, you get your health bar, that's your XP bar, if you can actually hit things. So it's very similar in the way that you get the gems to level up. But each weapon in Witchcraft Survivors compared to in Vampire Survivors is actually, the weapons are suited for each individual character that you can play as. So as we're playing as we're playing Fiery, we will get fire related weapons. If you're playing as Elsa, you'll get ice related weapons, ice related spells. If you're playing as the Necromancer, that's when it gets fun, because you can unlock so many there's undead warriors. You're basically a undead warriors, undead sorcerers, undead workers. So you're a guy running about with a shovel, just smacking your enemies and kind of things. So that's fun. So what we're going to do is the options, as I say, some of the weapons and passives are quite similar. So I'm going to go for the Amulet of Duplication first of all, because obviously you get your extra weapon. You can get a fire boomerang it's a boomerang, so it's flamey. A magma geyser, so spontaneous eruption of magma from the ground beneath an enemy. And then we've got 3 rerolls. You start off with just 1 reroll, but because of one of the achievements that I've got, it has given me the 3 as well. So we'll go with the Amulet of Duplication, and it can be upgraded. No, that one can't be upgraded, never mind. I'm just being silly now. So we can go for the lava drop, which just drops lava from the sky, so it's like random AoE damage. But napalm, which explodes and spreads fire that lingers on the ground for a little bit. And then we've got the fireball, which is your basic weapon, so it's just really an upgrade. So we're going to stick with that just now, because I don't want to give too much away. Go around. So we've got this one, it feels like you level up quite fast to start off with, and then it does kind of get a bit slower as time goes on. So we've got the Books of Speed, so walking speed goes up 6%, Ring of Regeneration, so adds 0.3 HP per second regeneration, and the Cuirass, which protects the wearer from damage. So we're going to go for the walking speed as well, because I think that this guy is, while fire is good, he's quite slow. So I like to kind of get him sped up as quickly as I can. Right, so again we have some more weapons. We've got the Flame Axe, which is similar to the axe in Vampire Survivors, but it's all flamey. So it'll kind of go up in the air in different kind of directions. So it'll either go to the left or the right, or it'll just go straight up and kind of then goes down. So it does, again, area damage, wider area damages. You get the Fire Shield, which is similar to the what is it called in Vampires? The St. James Bibles. So that goes around you, kind of thing, similar to that, but obviously it's fire. And we've got Rum, which increases critical chance of attacks. So we haven't actually picked up a weapon yet. So we're going to go for the Fire Shield, just so that we can show you. And as you saw, I don't know if you did see it, there was the slightly larger mouse with the orange border around it. That was a small boss, so we've got that. Right, so now we can upgrade the Fire Shield or the Boots of Speed, or we can go for Fire Meteors. So we're going to go for the Fire Meteors just to start hitting things from a bit of a distance. That's that Fire Shield kicking in. You will notice as well that up on the XP bar, there will be a little bit that comes up every so often saying a swarm is arriving, or some other weapon, some other creature is arriving. So those ones are usually ones that you have to make sure that you get out of the way of if it's a swarm, especially when you're as kind of early on in the game as this, because they will kill you. Too much damage and you will just go down. So there's a swarm, there's wolves, and then there's a couple other bits which we'll lead on to as we go a little bit further along. So so we've got Rum, increasing critical chance of attacks. We've got the Magma Geyser again, or we've got a Bomb, which increases the area of effect of attacks. So I like this one, so we're going to go for that. As I say, this is just your basic things. So you'll see that the firebolts and the meteors are getting bigger as we go along. The shield is taking up a wider space as well. Right, so we can upgrade the bomb. We can take the magnetic orb, which is similar to the one in Vampire Survivors, so it just increases your collection radius. Book of Knowledge, which is your empty tomb, boosts XP. So we're going to go with the magnetic orb again, because I like to get things as I like to roam, I like to wander and have the things chasing after me. It's nice that it does that, because the coins and everything come after you as well. So again, as I was saying before, we have underneath the XP bar, we've got your health bar, we've got the timer going down from 20 minutes. This is your XP up at the top, we've got your gold, and we've got how many enemies have been killed so far. So we are going to just go for the fireball again. We're going to try and get that up as much as we can before we start thinking about kind of other weapons, unless we absolutely have to. There we go, a pack of wolves is incoming. They're slightly tougher, usually. Maximum health, so we can increase it 40 HP. We can add 40 HP onto our health. We've got the fire burn, Or we've got Scroll of Haste, decreases the cooldown of attacks, so we're just going to go for that. What I am doing is I am actually trying to move along to a certain area. So as I say, you get your orange bars which give you higher amounts of gems or more valuable gems to get more XP. So we've got the Run for the Critical Chance, XP gain, Book of Knowledge, or the Scroll of Haste again. We're going to go for the Scroll of Haste again because we like the cooldowns. Cooldowns go faster. Cooldowns cooldown faster. So we can use our skills more often. So Fireball again, just to get that. It does get a bit sneaky with the swarms as well because they start coming in all different directions all at the same time. So that's always fun. So we have the Holy Grail, grants an additional revival upon death with 50% of your max health. That is useful. With Big Fire, we've got the Fire Hand, which is a big hand spawns, knocks on the ground and causes explosions. Or we have the Napalm, so explodes and spreads fire that lingers on the ground. So we're going to go for the Napalm, and then you'll see that in a minute. So you got that's your Napalm. Obviously it starts off a lot smaller, but we do have the AoE bonuses just now. And after when you drop down to 17 minutes or less, a blood altar does appear. So we're just going to go for the boost of speed again. The lava puddle, I didn't even say what that one was. There's a lava puddle which is similar to Napalm, but it's a slightly wider area again. I do quite like that one. I'll see if we can pick that up soon actually. So we'll have a look at let's just grab some of these bits. Right, so Napalm, Boots of Speed, or Book of Knowledge. We're going to go for the Napalm, just make things a bit bigger. You get 2 at a test time now. So I was heading up to the top right corner, and I will show you why in just a minute, once we get down to this. So we have the Blood Altar. This is where things start to get different in from Vampire Survivors. So we have to kill a certain amount more enemies for the blood sacrifices. So we'll get the sacrifices done, get some leveling up done again, some more. And then we'll see what it gives us. So, because we have the Blood Altar, so every one of these options are cursed. So we've got the Cursed Magnet Orb, which we can get all the shiny loot near us with a 300% collection radius, but the loot is somehow worth less. So it's 10% less XP and 10% less gold. You get the Cursed Imp, which you can construct an imp out of your own flesh and it can shoot fireballs. You feel the loss of your flesh though, and you will lose 35 HP even, sorry. And there's also the Cursed Pump. So pump up your spells and make them 30% bigger for your area of effect, but they are filled with air and they do 15% less damage. Or we can skip the relic selection and get 100 gold. Now this one, I actually quite like the Cursed Imp. He's kind of cute. Plus we can always get the HP up again anyway in the future. So Boots of Speed, Fire Burn, or the Holy Grail. We're going to go for the Boots of Speed again. Let's start moving up to where we need to be, where I want to be even. And once you claim something from the Blood Altar, it does vanish as well. A pack of wolves incoming. Whoops. There we go, health up. So we get the Fire Flower, a hot flower which spawns randomly and then rotates while moving vertically. We get the Sword of Power, which increases your damage, your attack power on any weapon. So that adds 15% more damage. Or we get the health up, which raises the HP. That's your 40%, so we'll just add that one on. So gameplay wise, I mean, yes, visibly it looks very similar to Vampire Survivors. A chest has appeared, a treasure chest has appeared, so I swear we are trying to get over to that other side, but we'll go to that. Oh, it's not even going that far. It's not even that far away from us. So we can get all that. So let's see. Ring of Regeneration, the Fire Beam, or the Rum. So the Fire Beam spawns a hot beam of fire that burns everything in front of the player. So we're going to go for that because we haven't actually taken any damage recently. And one of the things that we collected there as well was the ultimate magnetic orb that you can get. Again, similar to the one in Vampire Survivors, but not quite the same. So Napalm, there's a wee imp just doing some damage. He's a good wee guy. We do like him. So the Book of Knowledge, the Firepower, or the Magnetic Orb. So we'll pick up the orb. Oh, a trap has sprung. So this is why we get the cooldown thing, because otherwise it can take a very long time. Oh, there's another swarm. I am in the wrong place. We're going to go Fireball. Oh, the fact that I actually avoided that is quite good. Right, so go for the Fireball again. Not the Fireball, the Fire Beam. So we've got the Lava Drop, The bomb, or we'll go for the bomb. That's the area of effect. Oh my goodness, no, don't die. That's been right. Okay, so the critical chance for the rum, we've got fire explosions, which small explosions occur randomly around the player's location, or we've got the fire flower. I think I want to try for the fire explosions this time, because I hadn't tried that one before. And as you can see, it does get a little bit chaotic with things. Right, so we are heading up to this corner for a good reason. This is the only kind of spoilery things that we'll do. I would say explore each level as much as you can. There will be things hidden around about, so definitely check all the areas out of everywhere that you can go. So this is the only kind of spoilerish thing that you'll get from me. So up here we have the magic mushrooms, which gives the hallucinations effect. This is just one of the effects that you can get when you're doing hallucination mode. It does mess with the gameplay a little bit, so just be wary. That one only lasts a few seconds. But do you think you could go the full 20 minutes with the hallucinations on? I think it'd be interesting to give it a try. Lots of different effects happen, but obviously take a step away from the game if you do kind of try it, and it does make you feel a bit queasy. More swarms. Boss bat died. Right, so we have the HP can go up to 200. We've got the bomb for the area of effect, so that's another 12% damage, or magnetic orb. So we're going to go for the magnetic orb again because it makes things a wee bit easier. So we're going to explore over this direction now. As I say, we just want to explore this first area, have a good look around, see as much as we can. As I said before, it's very similar in area design, but the creatures are quite different. The way that you can play the game is different as well. Everything is set to each kind of style. I'm going to go for the level up on napalm, so we are heading over this way. Right, going around about. It's a lot of stuff. Oh, wolves. We got wolves. Right, so fire boomerang, magnetic orb, or the lava puddle. I did say I wanted to try the lava puddle out, so we're going to give that a bash, just so you can see what it's like. Oh, that's one big lava puddle. But they do appear all over. And this is when things start to get a little bit interesting. Lots of wolves coming at us. So we'll fully level up the napalm, and we are at the 10-minute mark, which means that, as you can see up at the top, we've got the guardian appeared. Now we've got a boss type coming at us. So please remember, I am quite leveled up with this character. I am for damage wise and everything, so it won't take me as long to get through him as it would kind of normally. We're going to do the fire shields. I think the first time I came across this guy, I probably, which it does look like that's what I'm doing just now, but it's not. I'm just trying to get my AoEs up. Lava puddle is very useful. And there we go, we got all that stuff. So we've got the big ultra magnet kind of thing happening. We're going to level up that. Right, so we've got the rum for the critical chance. We have the lava puddle, which we can upgrade, or we've got the talisman of suffering, which increases your critical damage and critical attacks, so it adds 50% critical damage. So that would be quite good, but I think I'm going to stick with the lava puddle just now, and we'll see what happens in a minute. Right, so we have 3 things that we don't actually have any of, but we've still got 1 space, so you can see everything that's here. So it's actually telling you the damage that you can do with each that you have done so far. So far we have done 214,190 damage with the fireball. Fire shield, we have done 9,000 damage with that. That's pretty cool. Fire meteors, 13,000 damage, and that's only level 1. We haven't leveled that up any. 72,000 damage with the napalm. Our little imp has done 31,000 damage, nearly 32,000. Fire beam, 20,000 damage so far. 1,000 damage for the fire explosions, and the lava puddle has already done 2,000 damage, considering we've only just leveled that up, so that's quite cool. We are going to re-roll the selection, see what we get. So we've got the bomb, or we've got HP. I'm going to go for the bomb again while everything just comes at us. So boost the speed, let's increase that level up a bit. Okay, that's everything. Right, so we've got the Holy Grail, Sword of Power. We're going to go for the Sword of Power, just do our damage up a bit. I am looking for something in particular here. I'll try to remember where it is. Oh yeah, here we go. There's a hidden chest. I know I said I wasn't going to give any more spoilers, but there we go. Right, so bomb or magnetic orb. So I'm going to go for the bomb again. Lava puddle, sword of power, or fire beam. Let's go for the lava puddle. Get that damage over time and your area of effects done as well. Useful. So go for the fire shield again. So now at this stage we are just upgrading everything that we've got when we do the level ups to the best of our abilities. So we're gonna do that lava puddle a little bit more again. More wolves. Go for the meteors. Oops, that almost went a bit squiff. So we're gonna go for the just fully level that up. That feels like I'm not actually moving anywhere, but I am. Slightly more difficult to kill wolves. We've got 5 minutes left. Well, just over 5 minutes left. Right, so that was a specific weapon that I can't remember what it's called, but it's very similar to the rosary beads that you can get, the rosary that you get in Vampire Survivors. So it just kills all the surrounding kind of enemies that you can actually see on the screen. It kills them. So fire shields because it's almost at. Oh, it's getting busy. Let's go for the orb. Because the bigger the orb, the faster I can collect things, so the faster I can actually get leveled up, in theory. Right, so get the scroll of haste, fire explosions, or the fire meteors. I'll go for the meteors. As I say, we'll try and get the levels up, the weapon levels up first, and then we can focus on the passives. A trap is sprung. Oh no! Whatever will we do? Oh, these are not dying. Excuse me. Excuse you. Who creeps? Let's raise our health up just a touch. That's a bit better. That one wasn't working quite so well as we wanted, for a minute at least. So magnetic orb is fully leveled up now. So we have 3 minutes. Oh wait, I missed the thing. That's the loot rat, treasure rat. So let's try and get that. We've got a treasure rat to find. So we'll go for the explosions. Come on, treasure rat. I completely missed that coming up on the page. There we go, treasure rat. Oh my gosh. All of the things. Gives me all of the things. Fire shield for treasure rat. So we've got the fire beam. Stand here for a minute while everything just booms up. Area of effect. So we get just less than 2.5 minutes. Meteors. So we get attacked by absolutely everything. Meteors leveled up. So that's most of the weapons leveled up all the way. We still need to level up the fire beam and the explosions. As I say, I'd like to try and get these leveled up before the 2-minute marker is up. See how quickly it happens. More birds. We need more birds. I just want to be able to show you if there's any kind of differences in things. Everything's coming at me. They're all the same. Just make things explode. It would be good if we could level up our little lymph friend as well at the same time. That would be cool. But unfortunately it doesn't do it. So, scroll haste, health up, go for the haste. Get the speed ups. Less than a minute to go on this level. More swarms. Oh, creeps. That could have gone a bit squiff. So, fire explosions. More birds. Not enough burbs. Fire explosions all the way up. Hooray! And there we go, there's the main guardian. So I didn't manage to level everything up that I wanted to level up, but it's fine. So this is your end of level boss, like you would get in Vampire Survivors. You would get the deaths that chase you about, the mini deaths. They are, I think the deaths are more difficult at this point, but as I say, things could change before the game's full release, and we've still to see what's actually going to happen. I'm assuming they're holding back on a big update for it. Oh, there we go. It died. End of level. Hooray! So for that we got the gold collected, 4,506. There was no extras because there was no difficulty bonus. Completion bonus, an extra 2,000. So almost 7,000 in gold. We have the 1,870 XP. Again, difficulty bonus nothing, and a completion bonus 50%, so 935. So total XP earned in that wee level there was 2,805. If we go to statistics, it'll show you how much we've managed to kill with everything. So 707,000 damage with the firebolt, 120,000 damage with the fire shield, 98,000 with the meteors, 513,000 damage with the napalm, crushed imp done 102,000 damage, good on him, 121,000 damage for the fire beam, 22,000 nearly for the fire explosions, and the lava puddle done 202,000 damage. Considering that was the last weapon that I picked up, that's pretty awesome. So we'll go to the main menu, and then just in the start screen, so you've got your 8,000 gold for that, the gold that we've collected, the XP that we've collected, so we can go to the shop, we can buy some stuff, we can, oh no, we're not refunded, jeez, that could have gone wrong, or we can upgrade our character. So if we're doing specific upgrades, which one do we want to get? Burn them all, boosts area of attack for damage, boosts area of effect of attacks for this character by 3% per level. So let's go for that, buy that, and we can get it, let's level that one up again actually. So that'll do for that. In the shop we can boost our health up a little bit more, we can boost our damage up a bit more. We want to go for something that's only like 1 or 2, because it does get expensive. Or I can boost our walking speed up. Extra projectile, we've not got nearly enough for that. Luck, we will use half our gold on that. So now we've only got 4,000. 2,000 for that, it's 5,000, yeah. Now I don't have enough for anything else. It's fine. So yeah, that was the first level of Vampire Survivors. Not Vampire Survivors, I am so sorry, for Witchcraft Survivors. I really hope that you do give the game a chance if you can. There is a demo available right now as well, and the full game will be released on the 6th of November, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, if you want to see me playing this or any other games, come along over to Twitch. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all the things on the video, and I will catch you next time. Bye!